Good afternoon. I thought it'd be cool to talk about a few things that might be interesting to Steeler Nation. Because we just had a draft and I know it was kind of a subject of conversation, I thought I would talk about our infatuation, if you will, with siblings. There's some real tangible reasons why we're attracted to siblings, but there are also some intangible reasons, and I thought I would go through a couple of them. First, tangible. Obviously, football is a genetic game. It is. The height, weight, speed, change of direction of your postman doesn't matter a lot. And so if your mailman wants his son to be a mailman, measurables and things of that nature are less significant. In the football business, your ability to have size and speed and agility is a very genetic related thing. And oftentimes the blessings that God gives us, man, when one person within a household has those talents, those abilities, chances are somebody with shared DNA has similar abilities. And so that's probably issue or tangible reason number one. Number two, there's an environmental component to our business. You know, the competitive spirit, your relationship with the game, things of that nature are very environmental. And oftentimes, man, when people hone their talents and skills that God gives them, it occurs in their backyard, in their driveway, on the playgrounds in their neighborhood. And oftentimes that child that grew up in a bed three feet away shares similar environmental shapings and competitive spirit. I'd imagine the basketball games in the Watt backyard, for example, 20 years ago were highly competitive. And so those are some tangible reasons. Let's talk about a few intangible reasons. Mindset. Talking about the Watts, I remember when JJ got drafted. There was a little skinny 12-year-old or so in the green room with him, was skinny, had a mohawk. I grew to understand that kid was TJ. But can you imagine being 11, 12 years old, watching a sibling get drafted, hug the commissioner, sit in the green room, all that exposure for a young man? They don't dream about the NFL, man. They aspire to be in the NFL, and that mindset is different. When you're in close proximity to something and you take the mystique out of it, it is a real thing. And lastly, and probably the most important thing, there's a brotherhood in this business. And when we say there's a brotherhood in this business, we mean it's brother-like. But what better way to capture the brotherhood than to have real brothers? There's not a guy on our team that didn't feel the emotions of Cam Hayward when he saw Connor score a touchdown in their hometown in Atlanta. And I think we all gained from that. Every morning I'd walk into the cafeteria, man, I'd see TJ and Derek Watt eating oatmeal at a table. And I'd imagine that that's been going on for 20 plus years. And I'd imagine that the men that get an opportunity to share a bowl of oatmeal with them in the morning, they gain that understanding, and there's some ties that bind there that hopefully make the concept of team something that's really real. And so just want to talk about that with you a little bit. We'll have more of these discussions, hopefully shorter ones, but much love and more ball.